boy, do I have a pile of goodies to show you today. I just recently got in a bunch of figures from different places, so I thought it'd be fun to go through all of it and crack them open with you. That's right, you, specifically watching at home right now. Amanda, how's it going? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know an Amanda, but if there's an Amanda watching, wouldn't that be crazy? And so anyways, everyone, today we've got a couple pops, but also we have some picks from Thrilljoy, and I guess the first thing we'll get into here is the chatter telephone. I have a theory as to why Funko's been making these, and I think it has something to do with a Pixar movie, Toy Story. And now, I can't confirm this, but I have suspicions. The reason I'm saying this is because chatter telephone was in Toy Story. So was Mr. Potato Head and the See and Say. Like, come on, they're not doing these for no reason. Also, Barbie, like pretty much every single retro toy, or at least a good amount of the random ones that they've been making, also show up in Toy Story. There's gotta be some sort of correlation. This thing is amazing. He also has the face too, because of course it is a Funko Pop. They always give the retro toys the faces, but it just makes it feel way more like Toy Story, like even more than if it was just the regular phone. Anywho though, I do like how on the sides it actually says Fisher-Price Toys, then on the back, look at all the detail. I'm loving the string actually going to the phone on the top. And I think honestly, they've been doing a really great job with their retro toys. I try to pick up pretty much all of them when they release. Oh, and if you guys don't know, this one was actually for the 80th anniversary of Mattel, which I believe is this year, 2025. And there's been a bunch of different things that have released, including a set of mystery minis, which I did order and they should be in soon. Gonna be honest, I am pretty pumped to crack it open because there is some cool characters in there that I want to add to the collection. Now hold on everybody, before we continue, I have to let you know that Whatnot is sponsoring today's video. And I am really excited about this because it's not just a regular sponsor, because my birthday is coming up on July 13th. And that means we're gonna be doing a really crazy giveaway over on my Whatnot Live. You'll be able to see me July 13th at 7 p.m. and I'm gonna be giving away some figures from my collection, personal ones that I've had for years. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. And if you wanna see the figures that I'm bringing, well, boom, take a look. Come on, there's some cool stuff. And so if you wanna bookmark this so that way you don't miss it, you can go through my link in the description down below. And also, while you're there, you can get $15 off your first purchase, which could practically get you a free collectible or some money towards a big one you've been wanting for a while. But seriously though, I hope you can make it because there's gonna be a lot of really great giveaways, and I guess let's get back to the unboxing. All right, now everybody, I wanna get into some Thrilljoys. And if you guys didn't see, they just had the One Ring Frodo release over at Hot Topic for completely free. I wasn't able to make it down today, but the good news is my local Hot Topic did not get the winner, so it's not like I missed out completely. And if you guys don't know how that worked, there was a chance to get one figure that was clear, and that person is now going to New Zealand to check out the Shire location in person. I think it's honestly so crazy. And now with this one here, I will show you guys because I'm really excited about this He-Man. There's 3 different versions you can get. There is the regular one, which is of course He-Man, but then there's also the Chase of Faker, and then the Super Chase of Slime Pit. When it comes to these Super Chases, I know for a fact that they're under 100 pieces. I just don't know how many it is. Sometimes it's 48, sometimes it's 96. It depends. And so, with this one here, guys, I guess we'll start by tearing into the first one, and I hope I get at least the Chase. I think that would be amazing today. Okay. For this first one here, it looks like we got just that regular He-Man, but it's limited to 5,000 pieces, so still really sweet. And the figure's looking pretty great if you ask me. I like the amount of detail they put into it, while it's still being kind of like, you know, stylized. With that sword and shield though, really great. But now don't worry everybody, we still have a second one to get into. Oh, and I did also get 2 of the Gizmo one from Gremlins, and we'll crack those open a little bit later. First, we've got to get into these and then some more pops. Is it going to be a Chase? I really hope it is because I would love to have like 2 different ones in the collection. It is... Oh, I can see it already. Well, everybody, it seems like we just got a second regular He-Man. Not the worst thing in the world, but still, it would have been cool to get the Faker or Slime Pit. And now, getting into this next one here, I actually picked it up over at GameStop, because here in Canada, we get a lot of random exclusives at different stores. And well, they sold out on Funko.com, but I was lucky enough to get one in person. And now, something that I'm not 100% sure on, I'm gonna have to fact check this one, is I don't know if it's just the 4-pack that has them with the beer cans, or if they have them in the separate figures as well. You know what, I'll just look now. They do have the beers in the separate. I assumed that that was kind of like the exclusive exclusive part, but I guess it is just having all 4 of them together. And then if you take a look on the back, it's like they're actually standing up against the fence. It's probably one of my favorite Fortnite pops. And I've got to say, the way that they were able to translate this 2D animation into a 3D character like this, they did a great job. Like, I know that there were some shows, and of course this was a long time ago, but for example, like, I don't know, Family Guy. I feel like they should be revisiting those ones because they've done such a great job recently, and I know that not everybody enjoyed how those 3 looked. Either way though, so excited to have this in the collection, and I'm kind of glad that they aren't different because now I don't need to buy 2 sets of them. We just have these here and then I'm good. That's it. It's complete. Now this next figure that I've got here is kind of a weird one, and probably the reason that you clicked on this video because I was able to get an unreleased figure that nobody's really ever talked about. It's funny, it was posted a little bit online saying people were able to find this one, but the photo that was taken was actually at the same GameStop that I normally go to. And so here it is, the Reese's Pieces box, a Foodies figure that I have, well, never heard anyone talk about. And I've only ever seen it at one GameStop location here in Canada, because if you've seen the photos on different like news accounts, it's this guy right here. You know what's funny? I don't even know if in the photo they purchased that figure, so it might just be this exact pop, and they only had like 2 of them in stock. There wasn't many. I also really like how on the back side here it actually has like the Reese's Pieces logo with like a couple of the Reese's Pieces sticking off the side. And now I do want to open this one up because it seems like they made his arms and legs and shoes kind of like a peanut butter color. Oh yeah, they did. Look at this. How weird. Yeah, the shoes are a little bit different. It's kind of more of like how the actual pieces in the Reese's would look. But for the, you know, the arms and stuff, that is that kind of like peanut butter brown. And I am also liking how he's holding a little Reese's Pieces in his hand. I've definitely talked about this before, but I am a big fan of the Foodies Pops. There's just something about them that I really like, so it's cool when kind of like weirder, obscure ones just start showing up in stores. And also, it's a little bit unfortunate because with the new stickers, we don't even know where it was supposed to be exclusive to. It just says special edition on the front, and I guess we'll find out when the other store eventually gets them in. If I were to guess though, it's probably gonna be Funko Shop or It's Sugar. That's where this kind of figure would usually end up. Okay, now everybody, we're gonna be getting into the Gizmo picks that I have here, and then I've got a Chase that I was able to pick up over at GameStop too, but we'll do these first. And now when it comes to this figure here, I really do like that Gizmo with the 3D glasses, but if you want to check it out, the Chase is Stripe, and so I'm hoping we'll be able to get one of each today. Would be great. But if it's anything like the last one we just did, it might be the same figure twice. And anyways, let's cut into this thing so we can tear into the thrill and see who I get. Alrighty, this is going to be, we're gonna flip it around and let's find out. It is, ooh, I'm seeing Gizmo. But you know what? The good thing is for the first one, I needed a Gizmo for the collection. It's just, it's nice if you can get like, you know, the Chase on the first one so that way you're not like worried about getting it on the second. I don't know if that makes sense, but I like to get the Chase first, so I'm kind of like, oh, whatever I get on the next one, I don't care. But now we've got to be a little bit nervous to see if we get it on this second figure. And yeah, the 3D glasses are looking really great on this. And I also like how he looks kind of fuzzy. He's not flocked, but he does have that kind of like fur texture. It's nice. Are we going to get a Chase on this? I hope so. I think it'd be cool to see. But I guess the good news is if we don't get a Chase on this one, I did actually get a Chase over at GameStop today with the other Funko Pop I'll show you in a second. So it's not a huge deal, but I would still like to see one. Is it going to be Stripe? It is! We got him! Oh my gosh, wow, that is great. Check him out. That is so nice. And I guess for Gremlins, we did perfect. We got one of each. Would that have been nice for He-Man? Yeah, but you know what? I'll take this. And now I've got to say, everybody, the way he's wearing the 3D glasses, the drink in his hand, the claw being all kind of gross, they did an amazing job with this picks. Ooh, yeah. This is sweet. And now, with that being said, everybody, let's get into the Chase that I got. And my brother was actually really excited about this one because he's a big One Piece fan. But we have Marshall D. Is it Tech? Teach? Marshall D. Teach. Is it really? Teach. Yes, which I thought was Blackbeard, but I might be completely wrong about that. It's just when I told Noah about it, he's like, does he have a Blackbeard? And I said, yes. And then he kind of made a face like, well, that's Blackbeard. But I don't know. He didn't see the figure, so I don't know for sure if it is. Either way, it's really cool. Let's take him out. I hope that made sense, everybody. And this pop is massive. Oh my gosh. He's got like the jacket on, he's got a drink in the front, 3 blasters. Oh, and this is so weird, because whatever's on his hand is kind of like a rubbery texture. It's not a usual Funko Pop feel. Maybe it was their way of putting it on there while still having some detail on the inside of his hand, because I'm looking at, it's like he's got a bracelet on, and then he also has some rings. So it is really interesting how they were able to do that. Maybe it's like a new thing they're trying out to see if it works. Well, and I've got to say, Funko, if it is new and you're just testing it, I like how it looks, because if it's supposed to be like a bubble, it really does seem like one. And well, anyways, everybody, there we go. That is all that I have for you today. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video, because we got some pretty cool stuff and some chases. Oh, and again, if you guys want to bookmark my birthday live stream, go through my link in the description down below, because you are not going to want to miss out on these giveaways. It's going to be really fun. It's coming up on the 13th. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Have a great one, and I'll see you tomorrow.